That's a really high percentage for a point guard who plays so aggressively.
And talking about Goran Dragic, he's learned how to play under control without losing his speed. I mean, early in his career, he committed way too many turnovers. Now he's able to push the action without making so many of those mental mistakes.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Donald Sloan.
And look, Joe Johnson last season, not his best statistically, but boy, did he show some heart. I mean, he was one of the catalysts for Brooklyn making the playoffs, especially when Brook Lopez returned healthy and the two could play off of one another.
Stoudemire outside. Winslow wide open. He fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Winslow's got his first bucket in this one. Talking about Joe Johnson, I'm not going to lie. Last year wasn't one of his best statistically, Clark. His shooting accuracy was on the low end. His turnover numbers were high. It wasn't very pretty.
But for Joe, Kevin, I don't think it was about the numbers last year. It was about wanting to compete and to win. And he's developed a champion's will over the years. And I would like to see him finally achieve his goal of maybe winning the championship. I think he deserves it. He's been consistent. He's been solid. And now you see some maturation with him as well.
The Heat leading by 11. Outside Dragic. The shot misses. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hollis Jefferson passes to Sims.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Dragic, and he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Stoudemire, here we go, and too long on the shot. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Heat lead by 11. The second. Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping you? And we're through the first half of basketball.
Kevin, I've got coaching.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams for Whiteside. The Heat leading by 4. On the floor for Miami. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. And it's Stoudemire in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. You know, he's made frequent forays to the foul line. He hasn't made them all, but the overall impact has been significant.
Dwayne Wade continues, Clark, to change his game as he gets older. I admire the way guys can do that. Their head says one thing, but their body kind of tells them another.
And you have to give in to your body as you age, that's for sure. Used to attack the rim all the time. Now it's mid-range jumper heavy.
Back to Dragic. He dishes it to Stoudemire. And that one's good. And the Heat lead by 6.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Lopez. There's the screen. Freak dishes to Young. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Can't hit. Now the Heat take it the other way. Last time they met was in Miami.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the call.
Lopez a screen. Here's Sloan. Sweet little floater. Sloan's got 10.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Dragic kicks to Bosch. Now here's Dang. Defense is right there. Feeds it to Stoudemire. Dragic with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Dragic has got 5 points now this quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Sloan passes to Freak. Down low. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year.
Here's Wade. And he commits the intentional foul.
Sean Kilpatrick.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting. Wade taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. It's stolen by Stoudemire.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
Yeah, you've got to avoid those kinds of turnovers.
Yeah, mistakes like that derail any team.
And so it's Miami winning this one. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one.
Well, Joe, congratulations on
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Dwayne Wade.
Well, he shows just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. We saw people leaving early, throwing pop.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.
Some people say you just hang.
Let's take them back.